Back here at home, the Texas Department of Criminal Justice is in the process of firing 7 employees after a 16-year-old inmate took his own life last month. At the time of the inmate's death, those employees were working at the Wayne Scott unit, the psychiatric prison in Fort Bend County. That's near Houston. Our partners at the Texas Tribune are now following this story. Before we give you insight on this, though, we do want to remind you, if you or someone you know needs help, please reach out. Last year, the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline changed to 988. So if you need help, please call them. Joining us this evening is Jolie McCullough with the Texas Tribune. Jolie, as always, thank you so much for being here. Getting right into this, what exactly did these 7 prison employees do that put them at risk of being dismissed?
Right. So we don't have a lot of information yet because it is still under review. But what has happened is that these 7 employees, there are 5 correctional officers, 1 sergeant, and 1 lieutenant, and they were said to have failed to properly check on this inmate, 16-year-old Joshua Keith Beasley. And at this unit, it's a psychiatric unit. This was a teenager with a long history of suicidal behavior and suicide attempts. And the prison agency says he was supposed to be being checked on every 15 minutes and that there was a level of complacency and policies weren't being followed that preceded his death.
Okay, and before we get to those policies and procedures, this was a 16-year-old in the adult prison system. So how many teens in Texas are serving time in TDCJ facilities, and how do they end up there?
Yeah, so right now or as of last month, there were 34 teenagers, 16 and 17-year-olds who were in the adult prison system, as you said. And these are teenagers who were either certified as adults at trial. So you can, after 14, if a judge and prosecutor deem a crime is so serious or so heinous to warrant that the person be tried as an adult, they can do that. Or children are often transferred to the Texas Department of Criminal Justice from the juvenile prison system. And this can happen either because they were being too disruptive or unengaged in the juvenile prisons, or because they committed another crime while incarcerated in those youth prisons.
Okay, and back to the corrections officers. The corrections officer union told you about next steps for these 7 prison employees. And also they talked about short staff. What did they have to say about that?
Yeah, so essentially this is still in process, right? TDCJ has moved, they're requesting the dismissal of these 7 employees, but it hasn't happened yet. There's mediation and there's an appeals process. And the union representative said they are concerned with how staffing may have played a role in this. The Texas prison system is notoriously understaffed, with fewer than 70% of its officer roles filled, which equates to a shortage of nearly 7,500 officers. But the prison spokesperson responded that this unit itself, however, the Wayne Scott unit, does not have those problems. It's 93% staffed. So he was saying that that argument was not a valid one in this situation.
Okay, Jolie McCullough, again, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
And we do again want to remind you, if you or someone you know needs help, just reach out. The National Suicide Prevention Lifeline is 988.